I don't know if you can tell. There's water everywhere. There's water on the floor. I just turned the water off. It was on all the way. The knob was all the way out. They took the lights out of here, or they don't work or something, because I turned them on and they don't light. Wednesday, went over to Mom's. The water's still there. Talked to David. I told him that there's a couple plumbing companies. One can do it today. They wanted the credit card number up front. So I'm going to go and get some locks at the hardware store so I can change the locks. He said to have the plumber evaluate the situation if there's a leak, to document if there's a leak or no leak, because if he can't find a leak or problem why it's backed up like that, that means that they stuffed something down the sewer and sabotaged it. They gave him an offer of $80,000 for the house. It's worth at least $155,000. And David said no. And the only thing left in the basement was something that he wanted, a desk. And it's almost like the perfect crime setup, you know? We're gonna get you, buddy. They're used to getting what they want. We just want to sell the house. And now, got myself some willies, so that I can go down there and splash around as much as I want. I'm gonna switch this knob for this knob, which has the same key as the back door. Changing out the locks. I unscrewed the doorknob, pulled it out, and then this part will come out now. And then I'll put the new one of these in and put the knob back through, and we'll have it fixed up. Now, those mother truckers will have to have forceful entry to get in this house.
I'd say she's draining now.
The remnants of the photographs, I'm not going to bother even looking. Apparently, with the water 4 inches high, this water heater is no good. It needs to be replaced. This furnace, the bottom part, the bottom third, is air flow. It is not the electrical part, which is in the middle, so we're okay there. Oh, there's a bug. Oh God, what kind of bug is it? Oh, it's a cricket? Hey Jiminy, how you doing? The sump pump's gone down. I saw how to clean the impeller, but that requires me to take the whole thing out. I don't know if I'm physically capable of doing that. I know how it's supposed to go, but... Huh. Look, there's water at the bottom of that hose there. I wonder if there was foul play. The guy said when he was fishing around with that snake, he got it out about, I don't know, 20 feet? 25? He said it felt like you were fishing and had a big fish on the line. He said there was something there. Something big. But he managed to break through it or smush it down or something, and the water drained. So foul play still is not ruled out. Nice to see mostly dry floor here. Now I have to go back to the rug cleaner and try to sop up as much as I can, and then I'll hook up my dehumidifier and go home. It may take a couple hours because that thing fills up. You go about, it's about, 12 inches wide, and you go about 8 feet or 9 feet and it's full. So it's gonna take me a while. This is a room that was absolutely chock full from floor to ceiling. What is it, about 10 by 10 of old toys and stuff. This was the last bit that they threw out. Oh look, a Bud Light can. And it still has about 1/4 of a can left in there. I lifted it. There's still something in there. Well, thanks for leaving more incriminating evidence, ding-dongs. I think something was done on purpose. Don't laugh at me. I don't know how to do the new stuff yet. This is an old MP3 player. Let's see if I can turn it on. You need fingernails to turn it on. I love this thing. A long trip. Dehumidifier. It's going to have quite a job to do, but it'll keep working. I have a hose running to the drain. Woo! This is Thursday. It's 6:15 at night. I went through a lot. I went over to Mom's. I tried catching up on my email and this, that, and the other thing this morning while I was eating breakfast. Then I went over to Mom's and I opened up several windows to get some kind of ventilation in there, and a couple ceiling fans that are there. I had them going. While I went downstairs and with the rug cleaner sucked up more liquid at the parts that I didn't get from yesterday, and then I sat down for about 10 minutes and I got up again and did the rug 2 more times. Each time was less and less liquid, but you couldn't get very far before you had to empty the little doohickey until there was hardly any liquid. Now whether it'll seep in through the walls, I have no idea. But I have a dehumidifier going, and I hooked up a hose that goes from it to across the basement to the drain. I had to stop because the hose that was there at the house wouldn't fit through the little hose hole and couldn't hook it up to my dehumidifier because it's old school and it just takes a regular plain old small hose. So I went to the hardware store. I ended up going to the hardware store. I went a couple places looking. I went to like Dollar Tree and Dollar General and Walmart looking for hose that would fit through that little doohickey hole. And I didn't want to pay $20 for 50 foot of hose. I didn't need that. I had the hose. I just needed that little crimp-on edge, which I ended up getting at the hardware store. I got the little crimp-on, they call it the female end, I don't know. I guess so. And I put it on the hose, hooked it up to my dehumidifier, and it's running. I'll be checking back with it, you know, make sure everything's okay. It occurred to me that when the water bill comes, we'll have to check to see if it's extremely high. If it's extremely high, we'll know that someone left water running. That, you know, I think that's probably going to be our best bet to find out. I might try calling the water company tomorrow to find out. I don't know. I don't know if they would even tell me. I'm having leftover chili. I have one more bowl left of leftover chili, and I have one more chicken parm and pasta in the fridge. It's really nice cooking several days worth of stuff at a time for days like this when I'm busy. Doctor appointment tomorrow for my foot. I don't really need anything now for my foot, but they might shed some light on it, but I don't want to have to pay for a specialist and all that. You know, I don't know. When you're poor, you just get run through the mill, and they do stuff, and then they bill you, and it's like, oh my God. You have no clue, no idea what they're going to do. I should probably have canceled it, but that foot problem does come back now and again, so probably should find out what it is, maybe. And in a case like that, I may not want to know what it is. So, I'm sorry for the long vlog, but it's been a long 2 days. Upward and onward.